Good morning, everybody. Happy Lord's Day. Wanted to give you a quick update of what's going on. Current view, as you can see, there are no shelves in the way, so that's a good thing. It's kind of quiet here for a minute. I think we got to bed about 2 o'clock this morning. We'll get started a little later on things. But it was a crazy night. I've had a bad evening. I'll let you know that I fell out of bed early this morning. Yes, I did say fall out of the bed. I rolled over to get up to go use the bathroom, and I was closer to the edge than I thought I was, and rolled completely out of the bed and caught the dog sleep on my side of the bed, and I made sure that it was more of like a teeter-totter thing on the edge of the bed, and you just know when you're going to go over and you're going to fall down. So I made sure that my legs kind of straddled Chance so I wouldn't land on him. I actually caught myself with my fingertips on my right hand where I wouldn't hit Luna Sky and land on her. However, my wrist buckled under, so I did actually end up falling on her. Well, not really falling. I didn't hurt her, but it was kind of like I caught my body weight, but when my wrist buckled, I kind of fell into her. Well, that started chaos. She thought it was time to play and get up, and it was just a complete utter nightmare. Woke Mark up. He kind of sat up and he goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Fell out of bed." And he said, "You okay?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "All right." And he went back to sleep. And I got the dog settled back in. I mean, I should have, if it wasn't like 3:30 in the morning, I should have said, "What do you doing? Does it look like I'm doing some calisthenics? Doing some push-ups. Do you mind?" No, I wouldn't have said that. Well, I mean, jokingly I would have, but yeah, it was. I probably didn't get them settled back in until about 4, so it was kind of crazy night. But no, I did not hurt myself, and I was posting things about injuries that I had, since you all know that, most of you know that, who know me, that I am very accident prone. So I showed the picture of the toe. It turned 40 shades of blue and purple, and it's on its way to healing. The other day when we were putting in, I think we were moving the water line or something for the dishwasher. The electricity was cut off. That's what happens because we were moving the electrical wires for the dishwasher. So that was on Tuesday or Wednesday. I hit my leg or something. All of a sudden, I look down and I've got blood gushing down my leg. I didn't post that because I know some of my friends are blood sensitive. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't even remember what I hit my leg on. Don't even remember how it happened. And since I do have that blood disease, that ITP, it bled a lot. So, there was that. Looks like I need to fix a board there. Something happened to the floor. And then 2 days ago, shout out to Dr. Bowersox's office and the wonderful, durable glasses that they put me in. I did a quick turn to turn around to go someplace, and I ran straight into a little wire shelf on the wall. And I would talk to you all and show my face while I'm doing this. However, for some reason, while on an Android, I can't switch unless I don't like the camera forward facing to outward facing, and while I'm doing a video. I don't understand that unless I need a different software for that. So anybody watching who has an Android and can do that, let me know what I need to do. But anyway, so I ran dead into that little wire shelf, metal shelf, and it hit my glasses. Not the frame, but the actual lens. So it definitely would have like put my eye out. You know, you've always heard, don't put your eye out. It wouldn't have put my eye out, but it would have done some severe damage. So thank goodness for that. But other than that, besides falling out of the bed, it's been a pretty non-eventful, as in accident-wise, vacation for me. I say that, and today is my last day. I go back to work tomorrow. So what I show you, obviously we aren't going to get like all the painting done and so on and so forth. But that will be an ongoing process through the next week or so to get all that done, because cabinets need to be painted. Walls need to be painted. So now I will go through and I will look and show you what we did. Obviously, we still have this wallpaper. Same as yesterday. We did not work on it at all. That's not going to be a big deal. Well, I mean, it's always a big deal taking that stupid Satan paper off the wall. But we'll get it done. So here's a look at the kitchen now. And look, we've got all kinds of stuff covering everything up, and I should have uncovered this before I did my video. I know I did my video last night about the sink being in. So I've got my beautiful new sink filled with cardboard. My shelves. Yesterday in the video I said that Lowe's did not have the shelf that we wanted to go there. Pardon me, on the end. And we searched and searched and searched. Mark found it in Lexington. And we will pick that up. So we will have that today. We will have that last shelf. This countertop still needs to be trimmed up. And that needs to be leveled up. You can see how bad this house is. How bad it's leveled. Or settled. If you can look, we're going to have to trim, put a trim down there. If you can see how high that is, the reason why that's that high is because we had to get it level. The house is slanting something horrible. So we had to end up getting it level. If you see all this, we had to end up leveling it up because this shelf back here does not have anything underneath of it. So that basically is the standard on what we had to do. So we had to go through and we had to level things up. That has adjustable legs on it itself. So yeah. So if the house was actually completely level, my countertops would look like this. Flush with the stove. Because this one has not been leveled out yet. So what we're going to have to do is I have reached out to a good friend of mine. Their son does metalworking, and I've asked him to come over and take a look and see what it's going to do and what it's give me a quote on some type of metal box type thing to actually elevate that stove. Because the stove last night we tried to raise up the legs on, and it's still not tall enough to where it needs to be. So everything's going to have to be elevated in order to get everything completely level, which is completely insane. So, a friend of mine, actually, my doctor told me, had a great idea about this gap, because I told you yesterday that we miscalculated somewhere and not going to be able to put a shelf in there, not having the room. So Mark is going to build me custom shelves that go in there and just have like just one shelf in there, and I'm going to have a couple baskets there. He's got the wood to build the shelves there. We're going to actually do a shelf that kind of looks like that next to the windows on both sides. So today's accomplishment, what we're going to try to get done is shelf hung, the countertop and that shelf secured and leveled out. The countertop over there that needs to be put in, that piece needs to be cut and put in and installed. Oh, and I'm going to try to get this back wall painted, if nothing else, behind the refrigerator, just so I can get the refrigerator pushed back and out of the way. And then we'll see how it goes from there. We have to fit in our time to get that stuff from Lowe's. Definitely most important, worship service. So that plan comes first. And I really hope, I've got running water. All I gotta do is plug in the stove. Really hope that I can cook dinner in this kitchen tonight, because after 3 days I'm tired of eating out. But and I don't think my son will like it if I tell him Subway, because fast food is just greasy and horrible here lately. I sent him to Subway twice so far, and he's Subway again. But anyway, I digress. So you all have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will have better news for you, or maybe some videos or something through the day. But if not, I will do another video tomorrow, show you what we've gotten done before I go to work. Have a lovely, wonderful, blessed day.